Hello magicians, I hope you all are doing well. So guys, as discussed yesterday, our today's topic is yet another most frequently asked question, that Amrita, how do we manage our time effectively? How can you achieve so many tasks in one day, and we want to achieve so many things but we cannot even finish one or two tasks? What exactly you do differently and what we can do to improve our productivity? So guys, today we are exactly going to find out the simplest way to manage your time, because I'm sure by now you must have come across people talking about finish 25 tasks in one day just by improving your productivity and using this technique, that hack. You must have obviously come across all these things, but we are not discussing anything like that. We are discussing the simplest way, because that's a human psychology. Every time we find something simple to understand, simple to implement, we stick to it for the rest of our lives. And that's exactly we are going to learn today. But before we begin, let me introduce myself. I am Amrita Engineer. I'm life and manifestation coach. I'm also a healer. I work on people's emotions and I help them upgrade their success frequency and empower them to live their best versions of their life. I also conduct every morning at Brahma Muhurta live sessions rather, not seminar, sessions, where I empower people as to how they can work on their emotions, how they can heal their different traumas. So if you are interested in knowing what exactly goes into it, if you are interested in attending my 3 free sessions, then please comment below. I'll get in touch with you and you will get a Zoom link for my sessions. So guys, let's begin now. So when we are talking about this managing time, let's first understand two types of people. First type is ordinary people. Now ordinary people always and always focus on finishing their task. They always have number of tasks in their mind. Okay, I have to finish 25 tasks and I'll do anything to achieve that particular task. Okay, I have to admit one thing, that just few months back I was one of these people. I only used to be fixated on number of tasks I have to finish. Out of 25 I have to finish 15 tasks, and after finishing those tasks I used to feel like an achiever, because I have done so much work, I have focused, I have achieved whatever I want to, and even after 15 tasks I have finished, I have accomplished my day, I have done really well. But when I used to actually look into what I have missed out on, those tasks always used to be related to my family, related to my health, related to the most important task that I had to finish on that particular day. But I would always and always keep it in those remaining tasks, and that would happen every single day. Now again, coming back to the second type of people, extraordinary people, what exactly do they do? How exactly do they manage their time so effectively? Do they focus on tasks? Definitely not, because that's what ordinary people do. Do they focus on their dreams or desire? No, that's not our answer. Do they focus on their end result, what they want to achieve? No, even that's not an answer. So what exactly do they do? They simply focus on their priorities. They do not have any task system in their mind. They only wake up every morning and they ask themselves that what is my today's priority? And accordingly they plan their day, and accordingly they go on finishing and achieving their stuff in given stipulated time. And as a result, they are able to manage their time very well, because whenever you manage your priorities, you also manage your time perfectly. Now here I would like to take example of my own self, that when I was only fixated on number of tasks, the way I said that I would always and always focus on finishing the tasks which were more interested, more related to my work and earning money, because that time that was my entire focus, expanding my business and earning tons of money. And I did achieve it. But while achieving it, what did I miss out? I did miss out on my family time. I did miss out on my health, because at that time I felt that, oh, this is just a phase and it will go. But by doing that, I was just increasing stress in my life, which I did not realize. Because always remember the priorities which you have to finish, which you have to take care. And if you don't prioritize that particular task which you have to finish, then you only and only create stress in your mind, because at the back of your mind you know what you have to achieve in that particular day. But since you are fixated on number of tasks, you tend to just push these tasks or push these priorities away, because you know that is going to make you little uncomfortable. You have to take little more efforts, you have to go out of your comfort zone, and you have to achieve it. But the moment I changed my perspective from task based work management or time management to priority based time management, I realized that suddenly I am so much happier. Suddenly I am managing so many things. And most importantly, I was at peace with myself. Because at that time, what I did, I tried writing down all my priorities. I realized in order to keep myself happy, my health was my first priority. I started focusing on taking care of my health. I started focusing on sleeping on time. I started focusing on eating well, eating clean as much possible. So that took away the stress of not taking care of my health. My second priority was my relationships. Spending time with my son, spending time with my husband was non negotiable for me. But since I was fixated on task earlier, I would always keep these two guys as my backlog, and every day I used to keep telling them that okay, tomorrow I'll spend extra time with you, tomorrow we will go out, tomorrow we'll do that. And that tomorrow unfortunately would come just once in 15 days, and as a result that would also create stress, guilt in my mind. But when I realized this is my priority, I totally changed my life, I totally changed my work schedule around these two people. And also I put my the proper time, proper priority for spending time with my parents. So my Friday, my half day is totally meant for my parents. Saturday is totally no work day for me, and Sunday I start working. By doing that, I realize that I am giving proper time to myself. I am giving proper time to take break from all my work responsibility. I am simply doing nothing. I am spending time with myself, which was my priority, which I never realized before I started writing down my priorities. And then came my career and my money. So in my case, managing my health and managing my relationships were more important than managing my career and money, because that was a byproduct of managing my health and my relationship. That's what I realized. And as a result, I realized the source of managing time better. I ended up achieving so many things in a day. So today, if I have to say, I can say this very proudly. I manage all my work on my own. I manage all my social media account all by myself. I wake up at 3:30. I do my own study. I have minimum 4 to 5 sessions each and every day, all 5 days a week. I have 4 to 5 live sessions with my students. I also manage to cook for myself because I love cooking. I manage my home because I work from home. I give 2 to 3 hours every day to my son, because that is my biggest happiness. I see to it that I'm spending time, I'm calling my parents, I'm spending time with my husband when he's having his tea, when he's sitting for his dinner. Nothing is more important than spending time with my family. I see to it that I'm in touch with my friends, because that makes me happy. And then comes to my career and my money, because I am taking care of all these things which were earlier creating stress in my mind. I now realize that I'm able to manage my career and money also better, because there is no stress. I am perfectly in alignment with my own purpose of life. I'm perfectly in alignment with my happiness. And as a result, I'm happy. I'm able to attract more success in my career and in my money. I cannot achieve the success when I'm stressed out. And the same thing is applicable to you also. So now coming to our task, our solution. Now we have understood that we all were focusing only and only on finishing task, and now we have to focus on priorities and what exactly we need to do. Now I simply want you to sit down and write down all your priorities. Now it first, and the priorities will be in four aspects of life. First will be your health. Now in health, you have to write down what are your main priorities, which you have to do every single day in order to make sure that you are healthy and full of life, full of energy. You finish it off. Then second comes to your relationship. Ask yourself which are the relationships which matter the most to you. If it is your spouse, your children, your parents, your siblings, your friends, who are your priorities? And by making, taking out time for them or making them priorities, how it is going to make you happier person. Then comes to your career. What are your time limits for that? How much time you have to give for that uninterrupted deep work, so that you understand your work better? What are the strategies you have to make to earn more money? If you want to start side hustle, or if you want to start any passive income sources, what exactly you need to do. Write down all the priorities and decide that these are 6 things that I have to finish every single day. And after that, whatever I'm finishing, whatever I'm achieving, is just a bonus for me. Because the moment you do that and start doing it, guys, and you will realize within a month's time you are able to manage so much more than what you always believed you could manage. And that will only happen because you are feeling amazing about yourself. You are perfectly in sync with your happiness, and when you are happy, you can achieve so much more. So I hope you have really liked this simplest hack of managing your time. I hope you really start managing your time based on your priorities, and do let me know how amazing you feel or how different you feel after changing the perspective towards your time management. I would be looking forward to your answers and your comments. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.